A single image has the power to evoke an entire era, which is precisely why some images get viral so quickly. People feel nostalgic when they see a familiar face, and all of a sudden the internet is talking about it like it's the biggest thing ever. However, most people don't say it aloud. Staring isn't the real story. It's about how a picture may evoke feelings of self-assurance, style, and how celebrity operated in the past as opposed to the present. Watch the entire video because I'm going to reveal the most crucial part: how we may discuss a classic celebrity in a lighthearted, kind, and non-rude manner. Point: one of the names that many people associate with vintage charm and traditional television is Judy Landers. People stopped and stared at her because of her radiant, camera-friendly appearance. Additionally, it's easy for the internet to turn a discourse into just glances when someone like that becomes popular again. However, we ought to slow down at that point, because a person's image is more than just something that other people can evaluate. It is a part of their life, their career, and their narrative. Now, if the image in question is a bikini photo, it shouldn't be viewed as filthy or startling. It is common to wear a swimsuit. There are beaches. There are pool days. There are pictures. The way the internet discusses them is the issue. When someone refers to a common snapshot as a feast or a must-see, it begins to seem as though they are no longer human. It begins to sound as though the individual is merely a sight to behold. And when we're talking about someone who has a genuine profession and a real life behind the camera, that's not the kind of vibe we want to bring. Let's discuss the reasons behind the initial attention these images receive. Much of it is just nostalgia. People recall a time when clothing had a certain shine, stars seemed larger than life, and TV felt different. All of that can be instantly restored with a picture. It can evoke memories of vintage television programs, vintage posters, and the vintage Hollywood vibe. And for a lot of viewers, it's about reliving an exhilarating moment rather than being impolite. However, respect is still important even when nostalgia is the cause, because things can quickly become strange on the internet. A kind remark is made by one person, a joke is made by another, someone takes it too far, and all of a sudden the atmosphere turns nasty. And after that, the protagonist no longer has authority over the narrative. A picture turns into a target. A name become a fad. Additionally, it may seem like cheap chat is taking precedence over the person's task. Here's an improved perspective. A picture of oneself in a bikini can also represent self-assurance. It can depict someone who is at ease in their own flesh. It may depict an enjoyable moment, a bright day, or a carefree atmosphere. And it's not anything to denigrate or distort. If anything, it can be motivating, particularly for those who experience self-consciousness about their appearance. It can serve as a reminder that style is unique, self-assurance is strong, and a person's worth is unaffected by aging or change. It also brings up a more significant issue regarding the treatment of women in public. For doing the identical things that men do without any drama, many women face harsher criticism. People hardly respond when a man shares a photo of himself at the beach. When a woman does it, it becomes news. That distinction is genuine and deserving of discussion, because we must stop promoting the notion that a woman's photo is more significant than her skill, her work, or her character. If we want a healthy culture, try this the next time you see Judy Landers trending. Pause to consider the bigger picture. The person, not just the picture. The labor, the past, the scenes on screen that initially brought her to mind. That's what endures. For a day, photos become viral. But in people's hearts, a career endures far longer. I'll leave you with this, too. We have a choice in how we communicate online. We have the option to be the comment that makes someone feel better or the one that makes the internet a dirty place. Let's keep it elegant. If you're here because you enjoy classic stars, savor the flair and the nostalgia, but maintain your dignity. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you want to see more that include iconic faces and discuss the true backstory of popular moments. And leave a comment below. Which iconic TV personality, in your opinion, merits greater respect and recognition for their contributions?